Are you guys ready?
Why? Why me? 안녕하세요 여러분. Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Robyn coming at you. Finally home, back in boring old Lubbock, Texas. And I'm dead. Okay, for those of you who know or may not know, I went to GOT7's Eyes on You concert in Houston. Now, I did upload an experience video with my friends, but I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say in that video, as when we were filming it, it was 2 in the morning and we were tired and upset with like sub K, but like also like shook by the concert itself. And I was mostly shook about everything that happened to me. So we're just gonna recap, even though it's 2 days later. I'm still dead. Like literally, I cannot look at Jinyoung the same now because of everything that happened. We're gonna talk about that. So, as you guys may know, I got recognized by GOT7. A lot of people around me were kind of like, who are you? Like, who are you to get recognized by GOT7? Like, a lot of people are like kind of like jealous, I guess you would say. But I'm just kind of like, I didn't expect this to happen though. To be honest, like I didn't expect it to happen. And now I wonder what would have happened when I went to High Touch. If I went to High Touch. So if you guys either didn't watch the experience video or don't follow me on social media, then you guys wouldn't know the full story behind everything. Well, I didn't even post a full story on Instagram because like low-key I tagged Jinyoung and Jackson in it, and I was like, okay, I can't fangirl if I'm tagging them because like they're gonna think I'm crazy, and I don't want them to think I'm crazy even though I really am, because I'm literally crazy for Jinyoung. The life I live. You guys would know that I got recognized by GOT7. And Jackson is the true MVP. Jackson pulled through! Gee, bless. Okay, so I guess I should start with Hey. So GOT7 performed Hey, and as you guys know on how the stage is set up, it's like the backstage extension. Lord, I can't talk. It's the backstage extension, and then the second stage, I have P2, so I'm in front of the second stage. And GOT7's performing there, and Jackson's like wandering around, and he comes over to my section, which is kind of like stage left, not full stage left, but stage left. And he comes over and he goes, hey, like wanting us to sing along with. And he like looks straight at me and he goes, I know you. And I'm pretty sure he said YouTube or something like that. I want to know exactly what he said. I just know that he said, I know you, while he was like looking at me. And I was like, I thought he was looking at other girls around me. So I was like, who he know? I was like, who he know? And then I went, me, but as I was doing this, he was walking away, so he didn't get to see that, so I didn't get confirmation, but I'm pretty sure it was for me because of the next events that happened. So, yeah, that was insane. It took Robyn about 3 songs to realize that he did that to me, but of course by the time I process it, the next song that he decides to do whatever with me happens. So around Stop It, right before Mark and Bam Bam's rap, he, I want to say, looks at me because literally a good majority of the time whenever he was on stage left of dancing, he would look at me. Like literally Jackson did not like keep it civil. He would literally like stare at me and I'm like, but I mean, I'm not the only girl in the room, so he may have been looking at other people as well, but for my sake I'm gonna say he was looking at me because like, why not? So he was like looking at me and he was smiling the whole time, and then like he could tell that I was looking at him, which is hilarious because I went Jinyoung, Mark, Jackson in the formation, and you would think I would look at Jinyoung and Mark. No, I was staring at Jackson. I was literally staring at Jackson because I saw that he was looking at me, so I was like, I got a staring problem with people, not gonna lie. I literally have a staring problem. You stare at me, I will stare back at you. I don't care. So I see Jinyoung stare, or not Jinyoung, I wish Jinyoung stared at me. We'll get into that. So I see Jackson staring at me and I'm like, I'm staring at him and I'm filming like this, like hello, hello. I wish I filmed like this though. Damn phone case, why you gotta be stupid? But If you guys know, my phone case is actually the photo I took with GOT7 back in 2015. This is very dated. I need a new picture with GOT7, y'all. Okay, but I'm staring at Jackson and he like does this. Like to stop staring at him, I was like, I'm gonna keep staring at you then. And I eventually just smile. I'm like, what's up? And then he goes to do his little thing with Jinyoung, and I don't know if he said anything to Jinyoung or what, because I literally got the backside of Jackson, but I got to see Jinyoung and Jinyoung literally laughed, so I was like, okay. And then, I think it was a few songs later, Dreamin' comes on, 니꿈과 comes on. I can't with my life. Jackson the true MVP, he pulled through! Jackson's like walking and he's like doing this to like the whole crowd. And then he gets to me and literally does this. He was so cute about it, and I got the ending of it, or like the side of it, but Destiny, who was further back, got all of it. Blessed. So he does this and he literally looks frantically for a member, and I'm not thinking it's for me, but everyone around me was telling me it was for me because he was looking straight at me. I thought he was looking at the girl in front of me, but apparently he was looking at me. So he was like looking frantically, and Jinyoung already passed by and he pointed at Youngjae, and I was like, okay, Youngjae, and like he tried getting Youngjae to come over to where I was, but Youngjae wasn't paying attention, which is completely fine. But I do want to know what Youngjae would have done when he saw me. Darn. A few times happened, you know, JB kept doing double takes as he walked past me. Mark would not make eye contact with me after about like the fourth song they performed on the extended stage where I was. Jinyoung made eye contact with me, but literally was kind of like trying not to in a way, and I don't feel like he recognized me until Jackson said something, which we're getting into later. YUGYEOM. We don't talk about Kim YUGYEOM, that's the devil's name now. Bam Bam is Bam Bam. God. So we get to the end, right? It's Look remix and Fly remix and then Go Higher. Jackson pulled through! Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying this through the whole thing. Like, Jackson pulled through though. So Jackson is like waving at people and everything, and Jackson and Jinyoung went to the P1 pit and like was taking people's phones and like doing videos and stuff on them, which I really wish they did with me. I literally almost threw my phone on stage just for them to do that. But, you know, they're like doing that, and like Jackson has a Squirtle, and I'm like, Squirtle! And I'm literally like losing my crap. As Mark and JB are like literally right over there, Jackson's coming towards me, and I realize Jackson's like over here in front of me, so I go whoop, and this is when I'm holding my phone like this, so I went whoop. Jackson comes over and he's like looking for a member, and he points at YUGYEOM because YUGYEOM was like right next to him, close to middle stage or center stage, and hit the stage. Okay, so he points at YUGYEOM and I just go, ah, YUGYEOM, and you could tell like he was like, wait. And he went, because Jinyoung, he was over here, but he moved over there. So obviously I was like paying attention to practically Hyun line the whole time. So when Jinyoung moved to the back to where Jackson was coming from whenever he came to me, and Jackson goes and like turns Jinyoung around and points at me, and like Jinyoung was coming over, and I think Jackson says something to him to make him come over, because let's be honest, Jinyoung, savage. So when he said to Mark on the Billboard interview, where are you from again, Mark? Or I literally died. I was like, my bias is savage. So he brings Jinyoung over, and Jackson decides to point at me, and Jinyoung looked so surprised. I went, ah! And then just goes, or he did with his left hand, so he went. And I was like, ha! Cause like Jackson literally pointed at me until he left, and then Jinyoung went. But he didn't like make eye contact with me when he pointed, and from my friend's video, it doesn't look like he pointed at me, in a way. Point at me because during Fly Remix, I was filming Mark JB. Of course I was filming Mark JB. Who else would I be filming? Mark JB, and I think YUGYEOM was over there. I was filming them, and I see Jinyoung in my peripheral coming towards my direction, so I just go do 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 do. And remind you, I'm in pit. I'm getting pushed the hell out of me. I literally soar on my sides because people were pushing me. The way I said me just now, what? But people were pushing me, so obviously my camera ain't gonna be stable, hunty. So I go, and I get the ending of Jinyoung glaring at me. Excuse you, sir. I love you. He literally did the whole Jinyoung, what is this? He literally did the whole Jinyoung glare at me. Moment of silence. So he does the whole Jinyoung glare at me. I honestly didn't recognize, I honestly did not realize that he did the signature Jinyoung glare at me until I rewatched all of my footage from that night. And I didn't rewatch all of my footage, I just mainly rewatched the footage where Jinyoung was like looking at me. So Jinyoung glares at me and he literally turns around and someone threw a banana plushie on stage. He grabs it and tries throwing it to me, but the girl in front of me caught it and threw it back at him. And he was like, like laughing it off, and like as he walked by he was like, I don't know. And I was like, it's okay, you like acknowledged my existence, like I don't care what happens now. Like literally I was just like la-di-da-di-da. And then also he tried throwing me a towel, but it went the opposite way. And in a way he kind of looked sad that I didn't get anything from him. It's I though, because like him acknowledging my existence this time and just being like and like looking really happy and then giving me the signature Jinyoung glare, bless. I will tell you though, the moment Jackson went and got Jinyoung, I knew he was bringing him to me. And I was just like, Jackson the true MVP, he pulled through. Like, he definitely knows who my bias is because he brought Jinyoung over at the last minute. I honestly wonder what would have happened if Jackson brought Jinyoung over to me earlier. Because I feel like Jinyoung would have like messed with me a little bit more than what he did. Jackson was definitely messing with me and I was like all here for it. I wonder what would have happened if Jackson like pulled Jinyoung to me earlier. I also really wanted to know like what would have happened if Youngjae saw me. Hello guys, editor Robyn here. It's a good thing I decided not to upload this video until I got some other footage from my friends. And I'm rewatching my concert footage and I just realized that Youngjae recognized me in the crowd. And then Jackson like brought him over and pointed to either me or the girl in front. He made a heart to the girl in front and then was just like waving at me. Holy crap, here's that footage, I'm dead. But when Jackson was bringing Jinyoung over, I honestly had the urge, I don't know why, but I thought about throwing my little Jinyoung doll that I hooked onto my keys on stage. I don't know why I just had the urge to do it, but I wanted to do it, but I didn't because you could spend a lot of money on that doll, and I was like, Jinyoung, I love you, but I also really love this doll. Plus, I feel like if I threw it on stage, he'd literally be done with me. So there's that. After that, Jinyoung literally during Go Higher would keep coming back over to my side because Go Higher was the last song that they performed. Jackson would come back too, and when they were leaving, they literally both waved to me, and I was like, bye. And yeah, that was it. They know who I am, and I don't like it. Like, I honestly, ever since that happened, I've been like reconsidering like ever doing YouTube again and like ever uploading anything about GOT7 again, because like I can't process the fact that they know who I am. And I just feel so bad because they've just seen like, it's like, I don't want them to see just like the fangirl side of me. I want them to see like, you know, the chill side of me when I'm not reacting to something, because obviously they would watch my reactions. Like, that's the only thing I could really think of why they would watch my YouTube channel is because of my reactions. But like, I want them to see the chiller side of me, and like, I know that's never gonna happen because like, they're idols and I'm practically a nobody. I'm just a little old, I'm not old, a little 20-year-old YouTuber. If I had the opportunity, I would so just want to interview or just meet up with GOT7 and just not as a fan, well, mostly as a fan obviously, but like not like fangirl in front of them, because I've realized that I actually, whenever I meet idols, I'm really chill. Which is interesting considering how much I fangirl after. It's just like, I want to meet them and be able to like have a conversation with them and just be like, yeah, you know, blah blah blah, you know, let's go get like K-barbecue, or like, I just really want to like do that, but I know that's never gonna happen. And if it does, how? But I know it's never gonna happen because like, I'm just a fangirl at this point. Like, I'm just a really avid fan of theirs, and I mean, I think it's every fan's dream to like meet up with GOT7 or meet up with one of their favorite idol groups and just hang out with them for a day. Not even for a day, literally for like 10 minutes I would be fine. Like, if I just had like 10 minutes to just talk to all of GOT7, my life would be complete. Literally, I could die the next like 5 minutes, like 5 minutes after they leave, I could die and be happy with my life. Like, you know, not saying that what I got on Sunday wasn't enough, because definitely it was. Like, literally, I could die happy because GOT7 now knows who I, like, definitely knows who I am. And it's just like, I wish that they would be able to see like the non-fangirl side of me. I wish they would be able to see like the real side of me. I feel like Jinyoung would actually really hate me if he saw the real side of me. I feel like Jackson would be like, hey, because literally, even though I say I am a living Jinyoung, because to be honest, I really am, like, I literally have that Jinyoung face of, like, the resting, like, what we call here in the States the resting bitch face. Like, I literally have that. And I feel like though, like, if Jinyoung really saw like the real me outside of the fangirl side of me, he would hate me. Because literally, I could be on Bam Bam Jackson's level of crazy. I don't want to say I'm YUGYEOM's level because he's literally a crackhead. But I wish that could happen. Like, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll have the opportunity to interview them. Because if I do, I would literally ask all the fan questions. Like, all the questions that fans would want to know. But yeah, like, GOT7 knows who I am. Or at least Jackson and Jinyoung do. I honestly want to know what they've seen of me. I want to know how much Jinyoung has seen of me. I want to know how much Jinyoung has seen of me. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to know how much Jinyoung has seen of me. Because he doesn't just react like that for anyone. For anyone, unless he has seen a lot of you. I really, GOT7 should go back on ASC. I'm definitely gonna apply, and let's just hope I get back on and then just be like, oh my god, it's her. If they say that, I will die. Do you ever have that feeling? I feel like a lot of fans have this feeling. Do you ever just have that feeling that you just want to be friends with like your favorites? I don't know. I think a lot of people just want to be friends with their favorites. And I'm like, I know I can be chill like that. Like, just be chill enough to be like, yeah, my friend's Jinyoung. Like, Be like, yeah, my best friend's Jinyoung. Got a problem? Be like, no, my best, I'm like, let's be honest, if I had a friend in GOT7, it'd be Jackson. It'd be Jackson or Mark. Maybe even Bam Bam. But like, I feel like all fans just want to be friends with their idols. And like, you know, there's some that are actually lucky to be friends with their idols. Am I one of them? Probably not. I'm blessed as of right now that, you know, Jackson and Jinyoung even know who I am. So, is that the start of a friendship? So yeah guys, that is the full story. So yeah guys, that was this video. I don't even know what to title this video, just be like, more in depth of how GOT7 knows me. Like, I don't know what to name this video. Obviously I named it something if like, there's a name at the bottom of your screen. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, become a #1 today. Be sure to follow me on social media, and I'll see you all in the next video, which I pray to God it's not another GOT7 video, because if it is, spare me. Because I feel like GOT7's gonna cancel me. Fine by me at this point. They already know who I am. I hate it. Life. God. Okay, bye.